Hello, this is Leon from NintyBuzz, and today I had the privilege of trying out the Nintendo Switch in London, and as you can see here, I'm just about to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to show you basically the beginning of the game. You've probably already seen it, but it's nice to go through it again. We've got some stealth gameplay, a bit of stealth gameplay. We have a bit of the handheld gameplay, and yeah, so I think we should get started just about now. And the whole setup for the Nintendo Switch hands-on event is pretty cool. It's smaller than what I expected, but it isn't as crowded as I expected. It's really cool. Obviously, Breath of the Wild has the biggest presence right at the back, and we've got this huge tree. I'm pretty sure it's fake, and this huge screen with Breath of the Wild artwork. So it's like the landscape of Breath of the Wild, which is pretty cool. So this is the beginning of the game, and it wakes, and a strange voice obviously wakes Link up, so let us start.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Here we go, Link in his shorts. I love a bit of that. Almost new to Link. One thing I really do like about this is the art style. It's sort of a bit, it's hard to say, it's a bit like Skyward Sword, cross between Twilight Princess almost. And obviously there's a heavy influence on Japanese animation such as Studio Ghibli, which I really love. I love the atmospheric fog in here, it's pretty cool. God, it must be freezing in there. I don't even know where here is exactly. So this is where we get the most important item, or one of the most important items of the game, the Sheikah Slate.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
I love that British accent. Makes me feel included. It's a bit strange to see this sort of technology in a Zelda game. I suppose weirder has happened. So here we go. Let's go out into the wild. And as you can see here, I just wanted to get straight out. Screw getting clothes on. If I get a chill, I get a chill. If I die from hypothermia, then I die from hypothermia.
Will show you the way.
I like being in my shorts. And here's the biggest moment at the beginning of the game. Finally, I'm able to get out of this cave. Did you see that V?
You are the
The
light.
start of the V shape
Our light.
on the lower
That
part
must
of
shine
Link's
upon
body.
Hyrule once again.
I love even those little
Now go.
details like that, the body structure. It's simply amazing. Plus it's something nice to look at, I suppose, for certain people. Here we go. I like the climbing in this, it's pretty neat how you can climb essentially any rocky surface. And here we go. Looks absolutely stunning. I love this beginning scene, it's incredible. You get to see that vastness of Hyrule. It's just breathe it in. I'm literally getting goosebumps, my hairs are raising on end, watching and hearing this beautiful scene. And I believe that's the Temple of Time in the distance, and so there's the old hermit. So, look, I've got a tree branch. Woo! And you can obviously get the Sheikah Slate out like this, and you can either direct it with the thumbsticks, or you can use the gyro controls as well, which feel really nice. And you can literally place a beacon anywhere you can see. If you see it, you can place a beacon on it. And sometimes you'll get special beacons as well based on quests, or so I'm told, by my helpful representative, Matt. Or the helpful representative from Nintendo, Matt. Anyway, let us walk down here. One thing which is annoying is the stamina gauge a bit. Oh yeah, this is another thing I like. He's able, it's like his text, or what he says, is based a bit on the actions you've already done. So he sees that I chose not to put any clothing on, and I just love those little details that Nintendo put into this game. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more details like this. In a way, this whole silence, where all you can hear is just the nature around you. It's like, it's great. Like, I love it when there's a proper soundtrack, and before I played this, I was thinking, am I gonna like that? Or that doesn't seem like there's a proper soundtrack for Overworld, but you know what? It actually works incredibly well. It adds that deep immersion, which you haven't really gotten before. Yeah, I thought the rock was some sort of creature. I tried to smash it with my axe, but even an axe won't be able to take on a rock that well. Oh yes, like I was saying, one thing which I find a bit weird is the stamina meter. It's like, we had it in Skyward Sword, but when you've got this is a bigger world than Skyward Sword, so I'm hoping there's some way to expand the stamina meter, or at least make it so that it lasts longer temporarily with some food item.
Link, head for the point marked
But
on the map in your
yeah, I
Sheikah
guess we'll
Slate.
find out in a month and a half. Comes out the 3rd of March in most major areas. As you can see, this is one of the special beacons that you can place, and they're quest beacons, which are incredibly useful, especially for their Breath of the Wild, because it's such an open game. The grass is amazing in this. It's absolutely stunning. And I saw a little bokoblin. Are they bokoblins? I can't remember the name. Can't. So obviously there's different ways you can interact with the environment. So for example, this way, as you can see, chose to roll the boulder down, cause them to explode. And one thing that I'm really happy about is when you saw that explosion, I didn't notice any sort of slowdown or any frame rate dip, which unfortunately we did see a bit of with the Wii U version, I believe. Can't quite. Was there? I can't remember. I'll have to look back on some of the footage, some of the old Wii U footage. But yeah, it's definitely good when there's a big explosion like that and the frame rate doesn't dip. And we're told that there's many different ways to approach enemies. So, for example, with this one, I'm crouching down, so I'm not making any sound, and I can sneak up on the bokoblins like this. And you see the purple meter next to the radar, that's your sound meter, so that's how much sound you're producing. So obviously, when you're jumping and running, that meter's going to go crazy. But if it's flat, like it is at the moment, then, well, like it was just a second ago, then that means that it's very hard for other enemies or people to hear you. And this time I'm just going straight into it, doing the jump attack, got like parried his shield away. It's like the combat is definitely it's like I really like the combat in this game. And there's Link. Okay, so if we go into here, there's a little cutscene, and it's quite an important one. I love how cautious Link was when putting in the Sheikah Slate like that. I just love all these little characteristic details. Apparently in the snow areas, you'll see that Link's cheeks will apparently get very red if he's not well insulated, and you'll see that as he breathes, you'll see his breath in the cold, which I can't wait to actually get my hand, get some proper playtime of the full game. So coming up next, I'm going to show you a bit of the handheld mode of the Nintendo Switch and Breath of the Wild. So I'm going to show you how quickly it transfers from the TV to the tablet, and a bit of the how Breath of the Wild looks on the tablet.
Right, grip it like so, and lift. You'll need to press L and R just to make sure that it knows that it's now in handheld mode. But there we go, exactly where you left off, ready to play anytime, anywhere.
On the screen. It's pretty good. That's so light.
And that is your player
Nice.
of the demo.
And then if
you wanted to, if you came back home, you just slot the Nintendo Switch into the dock, and
ta-da!
it's back. It does. Sometimes the capture cards do prolong it a little bit, but usually it is very quick to switch between the two. And then you just press L and R on the controller just to make sure that it knows what's controlling it, and then you're back.
Nice. Okay, so that was the handheld mode, and one thing I've got to say is the Nintendo Switch console, the tablet, feels incredibly light. It's unbelievable how light it is. It feels a lot more better built than the Wii gamepad. A lot of people are saying how the Wii gamepad looks a lot like a toy, and this one feels like
The
a good
beast.
quality tech
When
device.
the beast regains its true
It feels
power,
really good in the
this
hands.
world will face its end.
See, this is Calamity Ganon, another part of the cutscene, and I'm assuming this is the main protagonist. I'd be surprised if. So
Now
I'm
then,
interested to see how the story plays out
you
and
must
where the
hurry,
game
Link,
falls in the timeline. I would actually like it if it
before
would
it's too late.
were to be set before Skyward Sword. It would be interesting to look at that history in deeper detail, because I knew there was a little manga at the end of the Hyrule Historia which said a bit about the history, but it'd be interesting to go more in depth, see what has happened. So, how am I going to get down here? This looks interesting enough. As you can see, you can fall pretty far down without getting hurt, which is useful, though. Damn it, that wasn't good. Yeah, I thought it was the jump button. I thought I could maybe jump down. See another jump button. I might see the actual jump button. I wonder if that means I can get down quicker, possibly. No. Wait. Shouldn't I have died? Huh. That's very interesting. I think that's a bit of a glitch there. Yeah. So I should have died when I hit the ground, but I didn't. I'm guessing I must have fallen into a part where a cutscene trigger or something like that. It's lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky I didn't die. I should have died. I tempted fate and lived. And now we are starting the quest so I can get a parasail. Hopefully. A paraglider, I mean. Come on. So obviously here, yeah, I don't want to fall down there. Okay, so I guess I need to go to a shrine, one of those shrines, to get the said treasure and get, and so I can get his paraglider and get out of the Great Plateau. I am very low on health, so very low. So let's eat something, shall we? Oh, getting accustomed to the new controls. Love that. I just goes, yeah. Just love the character model. The sorry, head's blank. Haven't slept for a very long time. Yay! I don't understand why you can't just give me the paraglider. I want to explore before my time is up. I know those guys. I know those guys very well. But thankfully he won't try to attack me. Yet. Okay. Still can't get over the aesthetics of the world. It just looks amazing. Can't wait to get a full version. Oh man, ow. Oh man, ow! This is the Shrine of Many Ouchies. I assume, possibly. I'm about to find out. Or am I? Wahaha. And unfortunately, that is the end of this demo. The demo is supposed to be about 20 minutes long, I believe. So it's convenient that it ended right as I was entering the shrine. I would have liked to go into the shrine, but apparently that will have to wait another time. Just before I go, I know some people are wondering if it's the same demo that we saw for the Wii U version in E3, and I'm going to say yes. I asked around and people are saying that yes, it's pretty much the same content as you got in the Wii U version, but for the Nintendo Switch. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. Be sure to go back to the Nintendo Switch Hub on Nintubuzz, where you can find out the latest videos, opinions, and news about the Nintendo Switch. And then, of course, go to Nintubuzz forums to discuss the Nintendo Switch and plenty of other Nintendo things with the rest of the Nintubuzz community. So, until next time, keep on buzzing. This is Leon Fletcher from Nintubuzz.